Of things, March is really coming in like a lion.
Sure is, yeah. Wait until you see what we're in store for tomorrow. We're talking rain, we're talking wind. Wind's going to be the big story tomorrow. And it's going to be unsettled all week. This week, next week even looks like it's going to stay unsettled. So hopefully we all treasured last week because it's definitely not looking like that anytime soon. 64 and sunny looks like it's a long ways off at this point. So tracking a wet week. It all starts tonight, turning wet tonight. In fact, we already have the rain pushing through Portland as we speak. As we go through tomorrow, we gear up for heavy rain and wind. And that all really starts to kick in late morning and right around the lunch hour tomorrow. We'll continue to see wet weather through the overnight Tuesday night. We get a brief break Wednesday. More rain develops by Wednesday night, and then Thursday looks fairly wet, Friday looks wet, and again, it looks to stay unsettled into the weekend. So it's going to be a pretty active week weather-wise. Here's a look at the radar. You can see where the rain is already pushed into parts of Portland there. On the light side, you get down towards Tigard and Wilsonville, and it does pick up a little bit more in intensity. Same thing as you head out towards Hillsborough, Banks, and Gaston there, back down towards Newburgh. You can see some heavier showers back out towards the wine country area. Temperature-wise, we're at 51 degrees. And you can already see the drops sticking to our tower camera there up on top of the KOIN tower. East winds coming in at 7. Winds stay fairly light for tonight, but they will be picking up again tomorrow. It's going to be a very windy one for us. Tonight we'll try to pick up between 1/4 of an inch to some areas even up to perhaps 1/2 an inch of rain and some of the heavier rain showers that develop overnight tonight. Winds will be out the northeast at about 5 to 10. Our lows will be fairly mild, mainly in the upper 40s. Here's how the rain tracks out. So we'll have all this rain moving through tonight. It sticks around through really early tomorrow morning, but by the time we get towards 7, 8 o'clock, we'll get this brief break. So it's a two-part system. First part moves through tonight, not much wind involved. Second part of the system, more intense showers and more wind. And so we're looking at late morning, those showers really developing up and down the coast. We may even have a few thunderstorms developing there. This pushes into the valley, and this is where we'll get the heavy rain and even the wind for us too, right around that lunch hour tomorrow. We go into the afternoon. It could stick around through the early part of the commute. There could be standing water on the roads, and keep in mind your car could be blowing around quite a bit with those stronger wind gusts in the afternoon. And then we'll see on and off showers through the rest of the overnight tomorrow night. We get to Wednesday. Here's our brief break, and then we gear up for more shower activity by Wednesday night. Getting back to the wind advisories, you may want to go ahead and grab some of those looser objects and bring them in tonight. Those are in effect starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. It goes until 7 p.m. South winds 20 to 30, gusting between 40 and 50 miles an hour. Peak winds likely right around the lunch hour and through the early part of the afternoon. You get to the coast, we have high wind warnings in effect 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. And this is where we can see those gusts up near 65 miles an hour and sustained winds between 30 and 40. So a wet and windy one for the coast. Rain, even a few thunderstorms, will pick up at least 1/2 an inch in many locations. Temperature-wise, we'll top out in the mid-50s, pretty much in the mid-50s up and down I-5-2, wet and windy, especially for the afternoon and early part of the evening. 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of rain will be possible for the valley tomorrow, and that's on top of that 1/4 inch or more that we'll receive tonight. Your central and eastern Oregon forecast, partly sunny tomorrow. We'll have to watch for a few scattered showers. It'll be fairly breezy here too. Southwest winds 15 to 25, gusting to 35. Over in the Cascades, we'll start off with snow tonight, right around 4,500 feet. We could pick up a few inches of it. It changes over to rain. It'll be rain for most of the day tomorrow, and it will be very windy up in the Cascades too, gusting to 55 miles an hour there. For the Gorge, we'll start with this east wind. It switches to a west wind. Not going to be cranking as much here. Winds out of the west at 15 to 25, but it will be a wet day with 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of rain possible there. Here's your 7-day forecast. So wet and windy tomorrow, just a few showers Wednesday. I think we'll get a lot of dry time going Wednesday, so that's probably going to be one of the nicer days of the week. We get to Thursday, showers and breezy. Friday looks fairly wet at times. Same thing for the weekend. Temperatures start to do that decline as we go into early next week. And just taking a peek ahead at next week, it looks like it's going to be fairly active as well. And it looks like it'll be cooler too. So if you download the PDX weather app, you're probably going to be tracking a lot of changing weather with that, because it looks like it's going to be pretty active for the next couple of weeks.
So we say goodbye to February, but I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I think you're rated about a 7, don't you? Because we had that nice weather towards the end of February.
Yeah, I think that definitely skewed things a little better, especially how the rest of the winter had been going. February was with a nicer month.
It really was. And speaking of February and today, did you know today is a leap day?